Lisa, and you are watching One Lisa Show. It's not Friday Sews, but it is a quick catch up on what I've been up to. And it was just past couple of days have been kind of hectic, so I didn't have a Friday Sews video. But I do want to share with you. Do you hear Money Penny? Do you hear Money Penny? Hi! She just pranced into the room with her favorite squeaky. So I'm sure we'll hear something. And now she's left. So even if it's not a visual where she has to be on my lap, you will hear her in almost every video. I feel bad for my neighbors because in the morning we walk at like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. And if there's anybody out, if there's another animal, if it's suspicious activity, a squirrel or a chipmunk, she is barking up a storm at them. So I feel bad for my neighbors at that point. Usually the afternoon walks, I take her to a park, our fairgrounds, and I walk her there. But this morning, down our street is a woman who sits on her front porch with, she has 4 dogs, and she sits on her front porch with usually 2 or 3 dogs at least, and drinks her coffee or whatever, and kind of has a little setup. And every morning, I kid you not, she knows what time we're gonna walk. She's out there. They're sitting on the porch, and they all go bananas as soon as she comes trotting along, peeing in their yard. So, oh well, enough of that. Happy day. It's a beautiful morning here in Northwest Indiana, and I thought I have a little bit of time before I start work, and I wanted to share with you my makes and my plans. I'm getting my Sojo back, and it's been busy. So let's talk about a few things. What I'm wearing. This is my Scrappy South Bank sweater. I think with a stain on it this morning, so ignore that. I'm going to put some dishwashing detergent on that. I think I've shown this before. It's probably my favorite sweatshirt ever. Better than all the other sweatshirts I even wear. And purchased. It's my favorite sweatshirt ever. I love this. It's just made of scraps. So this is, if you save your scraps, even if they don't match, like I have an olive green, I have a turquoise, I have like this heathered light blue, cornflower blue, and then I have this purple, and I have sweatpants in this color and this color. So if I wear those sweatpants with it, it looks pretty cool. But even with black jeans or whatever I'm wearing, and today I'm wearing some me-made pants. Let me see if I can get up. I love these. These are my favorite. These are corduroys from Minerva. Very lightweight fabric, and even though it's like 60 degrees here today, it's very comfortable to wear. So I think I can wear these, and I got a little bit more time before it's too hot to wear these, because it's a very light flowing baby cord. So in the past week, I have done a lot. Let's start with my trip to Fox Farmhouse Quilting over here. Here is my quilt top that I've been working on, and I needed a border. I got this one. It's also a Moda print, and it's in a summer breeze category, but this fabric is not in my quilt. So this is going to be the border around that quilt top. And then all I'll have to do, I'm going to do the border, and then I'm going to decide what I want my backing to be. It might be just a plain light blue, or even just a plain this yellow or white. I don't know if I'm going to do a print for the backing of that quilt. But baby steps. I did get this, so it's hanging. It is hanging and ready for me to start working on. Also, this is my Coco dress. I finished my Coco dress. I even wore it, and it has just come out of the wash. So it's hanging. And the day I finished it, I wore it the very next day. And I don't have a picture for you because it was pouring rain and I couldn't get a good picture, but this is my Coco. I did a 3/4 sleeve, and I cut the 3/4 sleeve, and then I still did a 3-inch. I took 3 inches off and then did a 1-inch hem. So it is more like an elbow length. It is a size 5. I normally do the size 6 for my Coco top and my Freya and my Frankies. I usually do a size 6. I did this dress in a 5 and it fits perfect. It fits like a glove. I love that dress. It is a little short. I actually might lengthen my next one by maybe 2 inches. Yep. I might do 1.5 inches, 2 inches to lengthen it, just because it is above my knee and I feel more comfortable when I'm wearing a dress like that for work. I feel more comfortable with it being closer to my knee. The other thing I've been working on is Simplicity 9127 pajama pants and shorts for the entire family. This is, so far I've only done the children's version. It'd be nice to do one for an adult, and I might be doing one coming up here for an adult. But I've been making these shorts for my nieces so they have summer shorts, because it is their last week of school and the weather will start to get better and be consistently warmer, so they need shorts, and I've been making shorts. I'm sure they'll get shorts from Target and stores and stuff like that also, but it's fun to make them shorts. They're quick projects, they're enjoyable sews, and they're easy and they're stress-free. I asked my older niece, who doesn't really wear the clothes I make her, to pick out a couple of fabrics out of my stash for shorts, and we got 2 fabrics that were winners, and I'm going to show you what she picked, because I love them. I want shorts out of these fabrics, but I cut it out for her. I had 1 yard cuts of each of them, and it's just quilter's cotton, but how cute is this print? Kind of Hawaiian, really cute. She wanted shorts out of this, so I cut a pair for her. If she wears them, it's so worth it. And the other one was in 1 yard cut from Walmart I got about a year ago that was clearance to $1. And I've been holding on to it. And last summer I did show both my nieces this fabric and they thought it was lame. But out of the blue, she said this would be perfect for her for shorts. And it's fun. It's a cute print. I am putting pockets on both of these, and I'm making patch pockets. But on this one in particular, I think I'm going to do pockets on the front and on the back, just because it is a white quilter's cotton, and it is kind of, you know, it's lightweight. This is 2 layers, and I feel it's a little lightweight, so I want to make sure that it's not too see-through. So I might do patch pockets on her back and her front for that one. But those have been cut out. I'm very pleased with them. What else has been going on in my world? Work. No one wants to hear me talk about work. Nobody. I don't even want to talk about work. It's just beautiful out today. It's about 55 degrees. I think they said it'd be about 60, 64 today. Perfect spring weather. All of our trees are coming in nice and full, which I really love. I love, we have a very wooded yard. So basically the perimeter of our yard is woods. And I enjoy that because in the winter when all the leaves, you know, fall off the trees, we see everybody. But come spring and summer, as the leaves come in and mature, we have this green landscape. It's just all woods and it feels very private and secluded. And so I've always felt like living here is like living in a getaway, a hideaway. You don't see your neighbors. You're surrounded by lush greenery and trees and wildlife. It's very peaceful and serene for the most part. Can I still see my neighbors at night when they have all their lights on? Yes. But during the day, it's just this nice, gorgeous, super tall trees surrounding you. And I really enjoy it. I enjoy the feeling of privacy. I say that, and yet I have a YouTube channel. I also made a couple of things this week, food-wise, and after the fact, I realized I should have probably taped them. I'm asking if anybody has any interest, and I think I've asked this before, on baking or cooking videos on this channel. I purposely made my channel's name One Lisa Show because I thought it was going to be a catch-all for kind of like a daily log for my life, but it has been mostly sewing, but it is meant to be things that I craft about. And I love to bake, and I've been a baker for a long, long time, home baker. This past week, I made what I think is called Millionaire's Shortbread. In America, we call it Twix bars. I made cookie bars that were a Twix, a giant monster Twix bar. It was phenomenal, and how I did it was pretty simple. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and there were 2 specific videos and recipes that I liked different components of. So I did the shortbread crust and the caramel layer from one recipe, and the chocolate topping layer, it was more like a ganache, from another recipe, and made what I think is the perfect cookie bar. It was so delicious. It was so delicious, I feel like I should start a food truck. That's how delicious it was. I've always wanted a food truck before food trucks were popular. But at the same time, I love what I do now, and I don't know if I would love baking as much if I had to do it daily to survive. I might love it more, but I might not. So, but working with doing what I do now lets me be able to make what I want to make when I want to make it. So the other thing I made was chicken gnocchi soup for dinner on, I think that was Saturday's dinner. That was an all-day event to make Saturday's meal because I made the gnocchi from scratch. And earlier in the week I made the chicken stock, and I also had to cook up some chicken thighs, so I had the chicken meat, and I took the stock from a few days prior, and I made a roux, and then turned it into like a cream soup base with that chicken stock, the homemade gnocchis, the chicken I roasted, and then I did carrots and peas and a little shallot, and then like some parsley and seasonings. But it was so silky. I don't know if I'm even making it right, but it was delicious. We ate it up. It was thick and rich, and it wasn't too thick. It was silky. It definitely was a soup and not a stew. But I feel it was comparable to Olive Garden. Sorry, that was my phone. I guess it is time to start working, and this is turning into a little bit of a video. I think the rest of my week is going to be geared towards making room in my closet for my me-mades. I have a lot of me-mades I've done in the past 2 years. And a lot of me-mades I wear all the time. I also still have plenty of clothes that are ready to wear that I don't think I should necessarily get rid of if I'm going to wear them. One thing Me-Made May has taught me is I have a lot of Me-Made garments, and I wear a lot of them. The other thing is there's nothing wrong with wearing your ready-to-wear clothes that you already have. I have worn so many Me-Mades that I can see all of the store-bought clothes that I had previously, and I can see if I don't wear them, I'm wasting them, and I don't want to be wasteful. So what I'm going to do this week is go through my closet, decide what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. And there's plenty of clothes in my closet because I have had my weight has fluctuated a lot in the past 10 years. And I still have clothes from high school. or right after high school. So we have clothes that are probably 30 years old at this point, close to 30 years old. And some of them don't fit. And then there's some that they could fit if I lost just a little weight. And then there's actually clothes that are too big. I have been all over with sizes. So a lot of my clothes I don't wear, but I want to wear. A lot of them don't fit me. A lot of them have personal memories to me, so I don't wear them, or I don't fit in them, but I don't plan to get rid of them because they're memories. Just like a picture in a scrapbook. My goal is to go through my closet, and I'm going to try to just be more aware, organize things better, and if there are things I can get rid of, I'm going to get rid of them. There's a lot of other things in my closet that I probably don't need either, and I'm trying to become a little bit more mindful of having too much stuff, because I feel my basement, there's too much of my stuff in there. And there really is way too much stuff that I don't need, don't have a use for. There's plenty of things where I'm never going to get rid of them, but there is a lot of things where, why am I keeping this? So that's part of what I want to do in the next coming week or two. So I might not do as much sewing as I want to. I have my Megan Nielsen Dawn jeans cut out. They're ready to go. I have these shorts cut out and they're ready to go. I feel the shorts are more important for me to finish. I could do a sew along. It might be a good beginner sew along since I have 2 pairs of these shorts already cut. Just to show how I make shorts, how I do a drawstring, how I do a patch pocket. Pretty simple and something you can do to any elasticated waist pant or woven pant for sure. Add a patch pocket. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It would be nice to do a sew along. I'm not very good with sew alongs because all I have is an iPad. I have a phone that takes video, but it doesn't, it's an Android, so I can't figure out how to move the video from the Android to my iPad because I use iMovie to edit and upload my videos. I'm not very tech savvy in that sense. So I think I just need to figure it out, and anything I can tape on my iPad, I can do a video on. I think that's it for today. That's a lot of waffling, isn't it? I hope you have a wonderful week. Thanks for tuning in and watching, and take care. Bye.